Good morning and welcome to show 242 of AM at CM and the last second period show of the school year. I'm your host, Kristen Haubrick.
And I'm your co-host, Alyssa Mallory. We have a lot to go over this week, so let's get into it. Our blood drive was Monday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., so thank you to everybody who donated.
This Friday, the Cheyenne Mountain Stadium will be hosting the elementary school field day, so make sure to be mindful of those younger kids being around.
AP exams are starting May 4th, so make sure you charge your Chromebooks, bring your IDs, double-check your College Board logins. As well as the end of the year approaching soon, make sure you're thinking about cleaning out your lockers as locker checkouts are approaching, turning in your textbook, and wrapping up for the end of the year.
Now we have Daniela, who asked some students what their favorite part of the school year has been, so let's check it out.
My favorite part of the year was probably every weekend and not to come to school, and it was kind of nice.
Probably baseball season because it's my main sport and I'm with all my friends. It's really fun and real long.
My favorite part of the year is when it's the end of the year because I don't have to be at school anymore.
My favorite time of the school year is spring because we have spring break and there's a lot to do.
I would say winter because of winter break and skiing.
The football games.
My favorite part of this year is summer because it's super hot.
Yeah, same.
My favorite part of the year was probably lacrosse season. I made a lot of good memories with all my teams.
I'd have to say that my favorite part of the school year was probably honestly prom.
My favorite part of the school year was probably actually homecoming, mostly just because I got to go with my friends. It was pretty chill, and I got to get free food afterwards with my friend and her stepdad.
Powder Puff, even though we lost.
I think my favorite part of this year has been anchoring all these shows with you.
Aw, thank you, Kristen. My favorite part has been getting to anchor with you, too. Now, we have a spotlight on one of our teachers as well as a student, so let's take a look.
What did I win? I won first place in functional ceramics at the YPA art show. Inspiration was just kind of off the top of my head. I just wanted it to be a small functional vase. How did I create it? It's a wheel-thrown sagrifier piece. It's about 5 inches tall.
My plans in the future are to sell ceramics at art shows or on eBay.
Hi, my name is Mr. Prater. I am a science teacher here at Cheyenne Mountain, and I teach both biology for freshmen and then anatomy and physiology for juniors and seniors. I have 2 amazing girls, Blake and Logan. So I love being a dad. So when I'm not in the classroom teaching, I spend a lot of time practicing, playing, and coaching boys and girls golf here at the high school. I just love the fact that golf is so challenging. Every single day, you're learning something new, you're playing a different golf course, hitting different golf shots, and I think it teaches you a lot about life. Sometimes things may not be going your way, but if you can stick through it and tough it out and persevere and try and get better, then you'll have lots of fun. I love when kids kind of have that light bulb moment, but I also love building relationships with kids. I think sometimes science can kind of seem tough or hard, or maybe students are disinterested in it. And so it's my job to try and make my classroom and the subject of biology and anatomy fun and interesting, so that hopefully at the end of the year, kids learn something. Yeah, I'm just kind of the goofy, dorky, loud science teacher.
Thank you to all of our interviewees for letting us interview them. Next up, we have a couple of PSAs for the end of the school year.
Hey guys, Tech Department here with a friendly reminder. If you're a senior, please turn in your Chromebook before the end of summer. You need to do this to graduate. If your Chromebook is broken, please take it to the Tech Department ASAP. A broken device will be a $40 charge, a lost charge will be $60. This also applies to you if you're moving during the summer. Freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, you are keeping your device during the summer, so keep it somewhere safe.
Hey Cheyenne, make sure you're taking care of yourself this exam season.
It's important to get outside and touch some grass.
Back to the desk.
What's up, Cheyenne? We have some AP testing reminders, so listen up. All testers must bring their fully charged Chromebook. Don't forget to charge it the night before. Testers must memorize their College Board login. Safe passwords will not work on test day. For 8 a.m. exams, students please report to your testing rooms at 7:30 a.m. For 12 p.m. exams, students please report to your testing rooms at 11:30 a.m. Room assignments will be posted on the College, Career, and Services window daily, starting on April 30th. Cell phones, electronic devices not approved by College Board, backpacks, and food and drink will not be approved in testing rooms. Good luck on your AP test. Now back to the desk.
Hey Cheyenne, the Chassa Jazz and Choir concerts are happening this Wednesday and Thursday. Please make sure we're staying mindful of the other schools and attendance. So please be mindful of all the other students that will be here. Parking will be limited, and make sure that you go support our local Cheyenne students. Back to the desk.
Hey Cheyenne, with the end of the year approaching, make sure your lockers are being cleaned out by the week of May 11th. Seniors, you must check out your assigned locker with an administrator for senior checkout. This will start on the afternoon of May 12th and finish on the morning of May 13th. Freshmen, sophomores, and juniors must have your lockers cleaned out by Friday, May 15th, and they will be checked by a staff member during the lunch of the 15th.
Any locks left on lockers after 5th lunch on the 15th will be cut, and anything left in lockers will be disposed of. Textbooks must be returned to the library. Seniors with missing textbooks or fines cannot get signed out. Sophomores and juniors with missing textbooks or fines will not have off-campus privileges at the start of the next school year until they are taken care of. Freshmen with missing textbooks or fines will start accumulating a community service and detention time at the start of the next school year.
And this is an example of what your cleaned out locker should be looking like, completely empty with nothing in it. Now, this is an example of what a not clean locker is looking like.
This is unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Throw your stuff.
Throw your stuff away. Don't be gross.
Do you want to get off campus? Throw that away.
Back to the desk. Those are definitely some great reminders. Now we have some more upcoming events and updates from around the school. So let's check it out.
Hey Cheyenne, if you're interested in being a part of Stuco and you weren't previously, go get an at-large form in the main office. Interviews will be held April 28th through the 30th, and ask Ms. Cole if you have any other questions. Back to the desk.
What's up, Cheyenne? Don't Get on Fire is May 8th at 7 p.m. Tickets are $5 or less. Hope to see you there.
Are you interested in becoming a member of Lake Crew next year? Current sophomores and current juniors are allowed to sign up by scanning the QR code on one of these posters located around the school.
Hey Cheyenne, this month our robotics team here on the mountain, FRC team 10333, has finished their season after the Denver regional competition. So let's go look at some team spirit awards and some clips from the season. Let's get to it.
Thank you for the updates. We're almost to the end of the show, but first we have some information on the tech field trip.
All right, my name is Corey. I'm one of the senior repair tech specialists of the Denver facility here at Vivacity. A lot of what I do is generally all the intake, repairs, and quality assurance for all the devices coming through. What we do basically is we just take care of our school districts. We help out with their management systems, we help out with their shipping and everything like that. So we're pretty much a giant well-oiled machine with our parts inventory, our mailing and shipping systems. And to be honest, just repairing has been kind of like one of my favorite things to do because it's like a puzzle every day. Another thing I could say about daily interactions here at this site is we all are willing and able to go to anybody else and just ask them questions if we're curious about something. Everybody here is willing to help each other and help out if there's any questions from the school districts or anything like that. We're very helpful with each other.
That looks so fun. Now, you guys know what time it is. Cheyenne, it's time for some sports!
Good morning, Cheyenne, and welcome back to another Period 2 Peak Sports. I'm your host, Nick Crapero.
And I'm your co-host, Carson Hoey.
And I'm your co-host, Josie Goring. We got a little bit to get into, so let's jump right into it.
Our boys lacrosse team had 2 games since we last reported and only won one of them as they beat Rangeview 19-3 on their own home field, and they made them question even having any purpose on the team at all. Rhett Kirscher, Weber Rowell, Jacob Dirksen, and Sage Bowen all had 2 goals this game, and Hudson Bailey had 3. A few days later, they did unfortunately lose to Air Academy, losing 9-7. But with these 2 games, they now have a winning record of 9-5, and they are now second in the 4A Southern League.
And with some more good news, our girls soccer team won their last game against Lewis Palmer, beating them 5-0. In this game, Claire Jones had 3 goals, and Maeve Roberts and Amelia Miller had 1 goal. They now have a record of 8-3-3, and their last game was yesterday, which we'll report on next week. Our boys baseball team had a loss over the weekend to Canyon City with a score of 5-9. They have a game tomorrow here on the mountain against the Lutheran.
Finally, our boys swim team won their last meet on Wednesday as they beat Air Academy 30-56.
Well, Cheyenne, that's it for sports this week. I'm your host, Nick Crapero.
And I'm your co-host, Carson Hoey.
And I'm your co-host, Josie Goring. We'll see you next week for our last normal sports show before the senior show. Is that good or does that make sense? Okay.
I don't know.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Kristen.
And I'm your co-host, Alyssa. We'll be back next week with show 243, so make sure to stick around. See you next year.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.